Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Space. What was it? Stealth Space Sunday. Gosh, I've already forgotten everything. It's not like I was streaming yesterday or something, and it's not like I made up the names. I almost said Sunday Space Day, but that is definitely an enthusiasm thing, and I tried very, very specifically not to steal it. But welcome to Stealth Space Sunday, everybody. Welcome to the Rogues Gallery. I'm Rogan27, and we're here to have a little bit of chaos. Because chaos. Let me see what's up. I do see Mobius Tempest. Thank you so much for 18 months. 18 months. That is that's a year and a half. Your sub can vote now in some places in the world. Your sub is considered an adult in some places in the world. Just like, wow. Well, I mean, if we go strictly by the book, then months would seem like years. So, Lord Portico, hello. It's good to see you. Shadows of Life, welcome aboard. And I am Puddleglum. Hello, good to see you. Hi, Sayuri. It's good to see you. Am I okay? I think I got everything. I think I said hello to everybody who's said hello. So hello. Also, I don't know. There's this reference that I see in the chat to some section I've never heard of. I'm unfamiliar. What? Section 31? I don't think such a thing exists. Now you have a craving for a sandwich? That has gone completely over my head. I have no idea where, oh, sub. Thank you. I was like, what word is sandwich related that I said? Sub. Must be some building code. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have done a silly, and I don't know. Why do I keep saying I don't know? I think that's apparently the phrase of the day. I expect green slime to fall on my head. And now I've forgotten where I was going. Oh, you may have noticed I retweeted I quote tweeted a post from Depeche Mode because, okay, it's silly, and there's no way that I'm ever going to be like heavily involved in it or anything. But I felt a compulsion. I absolutely had to join Depeche Mode's new Discord server. Depeche Mode launched a Discord server. They're in the run-up to their 13th studio album, which is releasing next month. And I'm excited for it. The first single from it has already been put out, and was excellent song. So I'm excited, and I joined the Discord server. It's very active. I've posted words maybe twice. Mostly I'm trying to post enough so they bump me to level 1 so I can change my server nickname. Because they have, based on how active you are, you gain levels in the server, and those levels grant you additional abilities on the server, which I had not seen before, but makes sense. Yeah, the green slime, a deep cut, for sure. I forget what the trigger word was for it. Was it like a word of the day, or was it? I thought it was something specific, like series wide. Now I have to look. It was on, you can't do that on television. It was I Don't Know. Was it really? It was I Don't Know? And I kept saying I don't know. So I actually appropriately applied green slime. Anyway, you can't do that on television. It was a fun show. That and what was the temple one? The like game show one that where they were raiding a mock-up of some ancient temple. It was like children's reality show version of Lara Croft, but I don't remember the name of it. Or Indiana Jones or something. Mysteries of the Hidden Temple. Yeah, I didn't watch that one very much, but it seemed quite fun. I was much more of a Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego viewer. The Stoneface's name was Olmec. Wow. Yeah, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego with the theme song. And oh God, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego was such a good show. And then I didn't really watch Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. That one, after Where in the World sort of wrapped, they tried to do Where in Time, which was an updated version, and it really didn't take off. Yeah, the a cappella group, God, what was their name? I am remembering things, but not names at the moment. Rockapella. Yes, thank you. They apparently sang other songs too, but who knows what those songs were? Not I. Okay, let's reorganize some windows here so that I can make sure that once I actually head out on shore leave, I don't lose you all. This is the thing I'm trying, is actually like paying attention to where my windows are and making sure that I can see things that I need to see. So last night, after stream, I had to bounce. We raided over to Bree, and then I had to sign out. Usually I hang around, or at least I stay and lurk while I'm doing other things. But last night, Philip and I were having a discussion about decluttering and reorganizing the apartment and like doing stuff like that. So I have this whole like list. We planned like every room, like what's our dream for this room, and we're gonna try and work on that. So I had mentioned before that the plan over like at the end of December when I had a week off of work, the plan was that my stream setup was going to move into a different room, and it was going to be different and give me a little bit more space to do it and stuff like that. That didn't happen because I got sick. Your dream for this room, a pie making stream room. So not going to happen in this room. This room is not equipped with baking facilities, and it is an apartment, so I don't control that. However, in working on the kitchen, one of the top things that we need for the kitchen is like task lighting or better lighting, just generally. Like there is one fluorescent light in the center of the ceiling, and that is it. Or I guess there's also one right above the sink, but there's not like, we don't have a ton of counter space, and we definitely do not have lighting appropriate for, we can't see what we're cooking on the stove when we're cooking it, because when you're standing in front of the stove, your body is blocking the light from the light fixture. So, one of the things that we want to do there is get like LED lights to just attach to the bottom of the cabinets so that there's light on the work surfaces in the kitchen. Archival Adventures kitchen set. Archival Kitchen Adventure set. Yeah, well, so that's a dream for the archives, is to have a test kitchen in the archives. That would be wonderful. But there's nothing saying that that can't eventually happen. Once I work out how to do a baking stream, I could potentially do more. Like, I'm going to be doing one, thanks to all of you all and how generous you were with the Rogues for Trans Lives charity streaming that I did. So I'm going to do one, and I've already started thinking through the logistics, and I'm working in March. I'll be doing a pie that I document for the purposes of doing a blog post, and that is part of preparation for, as I'm doing that and thinking through how to light and how to document and how to break down the steps for the purposes of showing them. That's all building towards eventually being able to do that as a stream, because I need to know what are the things that are ridiculously lengthy to do that I need to have done in advance, and I can show how to do them and set aside what I just did and bring on the completed version. So occasionally I'll pull a recipe where one of the steps is, okay, and now you need to refrigerate this overnight. Well, I can't do that on stream. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. So I need to think more like a food production, like old. I don't know if Julia Child ever. No, I guess she did. She did do that. But basically, when you're watching food on like a TV show, a food show where they're doing a recipe and cooking and whatnot, a lot of the time they're like, okay, and they show themselves making the thing. And then they're like, and this now goes into the refrigerator because it needs to chill for like 6 hours. But I already have one that's been chilling for 6 hours. And then they pull that one out and continue working. So I have to think through the pies that way, because like the crust recipe I use, after you put it all together, you have to wrap it and stick it in the fridge for a minimum, absolute minimum of 3 hours before you roll it out, because the flour needs time to fully hydrate. So yeah, here's one I prepared earlier. Is used a lot on UK shows where cooking is involved. Yeah, and there's a reason, and it's because the show has limited time, and sometimes the recipe has steps that take hours. Like, you have to let it rest. And so either the show is going to be 7 hours long, or like, because the actual, like, for most pies, the actual stovetop preparation or cutting up of fruit or whatever, that's going to take at most half an hour to 45 minutes, depending. At most. And the actual bake time for most pies is not really longer than an hour. Where you get long prep times for pies is they have to cool before you cut into them. So the cooling time for the pie, letting it sit and come to room temperature, that takes a long time. And letting the flour in the crust fully hydrate, that takes time. Yeah, so there are things. Binging with Babish has a lot of those sorts of cuts too. Yeah. It's because you can mention the step and be like, yep, now this needs to sit for this many hours. I've got this one here that's been sitting for this many hours. This is what it looks like after that's done. Now let's continue. Because, okay, this needs to sit for this many hours. So we're just gonna fill for this many hours. Isn't great content. So it's an editing thing. Anyway, I don't know where we were before we got onto this, but oh yeah, I was reorganizing the apartment. So I don't know the timing of when things are going to happen, but eventually the setup that I have will be moving from here to the room where it was supposed to move in December. And at that time, backdrop stuff will change. You all did finish the coffee goal that I had for better lighting and green/blue screen. So I will actually finally get those and work on getting that set up. I have thought on how I want it to be, and it'll take time to eventually get there. Like, I'd love to get like an actual monitor mount and be able to mount the 2 monitors and the camera, and potentially like I just want a small monitor to go right next to the camera for the chat, so that when I'm looking at chat, I'm looking in the direction of the camera. Instead of right now to look at chat, I have to look over onto this monitor. I want the chat monitor right next to the camera, so that when I'm looking at chat, I'm looking at you. So little things like that. I have thought. I have many thoughts. And like the lighting in here is okay, but I could use better key lights for sure. And one of the limitations I've had for that is I'm tucked into a very small part of this room. There's a bunch of space behind me, but it's all being used. And like, I could do better hat display so you all can see the hats behind me. Just, I have thoughts and things, and I want to do things. And so the shifting around of the apartment will let me do some of those things. Also, by going into that room, I can potentially have a shorter Ethernet cable running to the router, which I may improve internet performance. I have no idea. They also have staffs of lots of people to prep. Oh yeah. The other thing to consider with a cooking stream is that you could do something like playing STO while the pie is cooking. That is true. The difficulty that I see is, so one of the logistical things with the cooking stream that I have not figured out yet is, am I going to have to like completely relocate my computer to the other room in order to make it happen? And I suspect the answer is yes, which definitely means quite a bit of work, because I just have the one computer capable of streaming. Yeah, so logistical things to work out. I'm working on them. I sort of have one of the other goals was that I would come up with a list of hats for you all to pick from for me to get for my next hat. I have a tentative one. Y'all just want Hasperat. Trek themed dishes. If you all want to watch me cook, I'm not opposed to doing it, but I don't cook. So it's going to be scattered and messy and full of frustration while I try to be cheery and on screen, and it's going to be hilarious. We used to do Blue Apron. We tried out Blue Apron for a while one summer, and it wasn't bad. It was just a lot of money, and a lot of ultimately for me the stopping point for like those meal kit delivery services is the amount of packaging. The sheer amount of packaging waste was my big problem with them. But there was a recipe and it was like, oh, this is going to take 45 minutes to make. It took me 2.5 hours. Just move the camera if I had another person doing production, but that's a big ask. Make them like jelly worms. I don't know what that was in response to, but okay. Jelly worms. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at streaming. So pre-recorded and edited is not going to happen. Elixir would be useful in the cooking support, possibly to help plan things. Yes, crew list. Yeah, the meal kits, just the delivery ones. We've done meal kits. So our grocery store now has meal kits, and we for a while we bought those. The problem is most of the recipes from the grocery store meal kit I don't actually like. They like reusing a number of elements that I'm not fond of. And it's like 90% of their kits include the same ingredient that I don't like. And so, and the ones, like, we've got some of them that are okay from them, but just we haven't been really thrilled with their meals. Blue Apron had a lot more meals where it was like, I would love to have this again. But yeah, the one that was supposed to take like 45 minutes that took me 2.5 hours was a meatball dish, and Philip was studying for the bar exam, which is why he wasn't cooking. And I was in tears by the end. It came out great, but I don't know a lot of the things. And so it would be like, and you need to, I don't know, dice the onion. And I was like, well, I have no idea what a diced onion, like what size does it need to be? And so I would go and look up a video on how am I supposed to dice an onion? Like simple instruction that I don't cook. And so like, it wasn't like dice an onion, but I got to the point where there were enough instructions where I was like, I don't know what this means. What does this actually mean? What is the end result I'm going for? Where I had enough of those that I ended up just like looking up everything. And the Kitchen Stories app, hashtag not sponsored, I have the Kitchen Stories app, which is also a place where you can get like recipes and stuff. I think it's from like a UK source, because initially they didn't have US measures in the app at all. But it has instructional videos on basic cooking techniques. So I definitely relied on that. Many century issue from ASD, etc. Make it mean you wouldn't be able to eat 2/3 of... Yeah. No cooking while learning community property. Oh, indeed, yes. The studying for the bar exam. Meatballs or tomato sauce are never something you would make from scratch. Yeah, but it was totally from scratch. The meatballs were from scratch. It was a good dish. I had never done something that complicated before. And so then I had all of these, like, I don't remember. They wanted a certain, they used a word for how to cut up the vegetables and stuff to go inside the meatballs that was a cooking term that conveyed the ultimate final size that they were supposed to be cut to. But I didn't know really what it meant. It was a term I was familiar with, but I didn't know what it meant, and I had to research that. And then I did the cutting and just every element along the way. And then at one point, I think I had like 3 different pans going, and I was supposed to be monitoring them all while doing something else. And I was like, I can't do 4 things at once in the kitchen. Something is going to get burned. So instead of doing that, I did them one at a time. And so, yes, 45 minutes if you can do all this at once. But if you're like me and you need to do them in sequence, much, much more time. Possibly mince. I think it was mince. Possibly Julia. I don't know. It was probably mincing because they wanted really small so that they weren't really noticeable in the final meatball mixture. Yeah. The only reason you got comfortable with a lot of cooking terminology or skills was because you worked in your college's cafeteria kitchen as work study for 4 years. Possibly interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm good at, I can poach an egg which, so I worked at McDonald's for a while I was an undergrad, and I know how they do the Egg McMuffin egg, the little disc hockey puck poached egg. And so like there are some things like that I've learned. I'm good with eggs. Like I'm not saying I'm good at, like, I'm great, I always make wonderful eggs. I have egg disasters, but I'm not afraid of working with eggs. And one of the things during the pandemic, I taught myself to make a French omelet. The food smoothie. Yeah, like, so eggs I'm okay with. Fruit, I'm good with working with fruit from my time working with pies. Generally better with baking, because baking is more like chemistry. You follow the instructions, you put in the precise measures, and most of the time it's going to turn out right. Cooking, I just don't know what I'm doing. And I've been trying to explore like more meat pies and things like that, which is expanding my cooking skills, because meat pies end up using a lot of skills that are used in just general food preparation. So yeah. So yeah, there's pie stream coming someday this year for sure. So right now, my tentative list of hats for you all to vote on: a John Bull top hat that will eventually have steampunk goggles added to it, but right now those steampunk goggles are sold out. The Mass Effect N7 helmet, Andromeda variant, because that's the only one available, currently out of stock. A pirate hat, or a Star Wars Rebel helmet. Right now, those are the 4 on my tentative list. So I am working on that. Your new job has you back in the kitchen. I'm happy for people who enjoy being in the kitchen. I worked at a I don't really know how to explain Spanky's. It's a place that served deli-style sandwiches, but hot sandwiches, but it was a sit-down restaurant. I waited tables at this sandwich restaurant / it had a bar, and it had more of a bar vibe to it a lot of the time. So it's not really a pub either, though, because it was very much meant to be a family restaurant where you go to get sandwiches were the entrees, but whatever. I worked there for a while, and I never had to do the line cooking. I was a waiter. But most of the time at our location, the waiters, we had to make our own desserts. So if somebody ordered dessert, I had to go back and prepare the dessert, which sucked as a waiter because it meant you were not out with your tables. You were off in the kitchen. And if your table needed something, you weren't there to respond. But I did get to the point where every time somebody would order a milkshake from me and I would prepare the milkshake, suddenly all of the other tables were ordering milkshakes because they wanted one that looked like the ones that I did. And all I was doing was, like, I would take the little milkshake glass and I would drizzle chocolate syrup around, like, in a spiral, and then I would pour in the milkshake, and I would, like, I decorated it. I made it look nice, and then we sold more milkshakes. A nearly 3-foot tall immersion blender. Yep. Industrial kitchens have some amazing, intimidating tools. Giant cheese knife. That's what I get for doing things for my employer. More work, indeed. Yes, because then everybody wanted me to make their milkshakes for them. Yeah. There's one kitchen tool that I'm terrified of. And whenever I see like a cooking video or a cooking show and they're going to use it, I have to close my eyes and look away and I can't watch. It is the mandolin. Lord Portico knew exactly what it was. I cannot watch somebody use a mandolin. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So I will never use a mandolin. There's no way. I should probably put us on the game screen because it's Shore Leave Day, part 3. And I believe there's supposed to be a date happening. I think it's date day. If the equipment comes with a chainmail glove, someone has made bad choices. I know, I'm sorry about the loading screens. Let's see. So I believe it's date day with Caden, if I'm remembering properly. But quick, before I go there, and I'm not even gonna look at chat, I'm gonna say the things that I need to say and then move to and then I'll look at chat. Mass Effect 3, Citadel DLC Part 3, here, right now, about to start. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will, for the first time ever, play some Disco Elysium. I've never played, I don't know anything about the game, so I will be starting from the very beginning. It'll be completely fresh and new. This was a game from the spin wheel, from the play it once spin wheel, once or twice, whatever. But from that spin wheel that I spun back in January intending to play it, and then ended up preempting it for some Star Trek Online in honor of the Streampunks and their new show. So Disco Elysium tomorrow night, before we will, of course, as usual, head over for episode 4 of Clear Skies Perseverance from the Streampunks. Coming up on Wednesday, my 100th episode of Archival Adventures starts at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And so hopefully it's not a complete disaster. But I'm celebrating 100 episodes of Archival Adventures come Wednesday by pulling out new items from some of the most popular episodes. So the collections that were featured on the most popular or most viewed episodes of Archival Adventures, I have pulled new items that we haven't seen before from those collections. That is what's coming up on Wednesday. Saturday, continuing the quest to find all the pieces of the pirate treasure map in Ultima 6, a game that we have now been playing for over 50 hours, or for upwards of 50 hours over the last 8 months. So close to the game that made me start playing the Ultima series. I'm so close. Eventually I'll get there. So that's what I have coming up in the next week. And hopefully I might see some of you for some of that. But right now, I think we're about ready for a date with Caden. But for now, another marathon, another dead on my feet, time clock to beat, desperate to win, just like it's always been. Damn. I don't normally need falsetto for that note, but I could feel in my voice that I wasn't going to hit it without. Get your butt to the date with Caden. Dream loading, or yeah, I'm sorry. Scariest thing you definitely had was the deli meat slicer. Yeah, we had one of those for sure. I never actually had to clean the deli meat slicer. The cooks actually had to clean that equipment. I did my time on the dishwashing station though, and spending an entire shift doing dishes instead of waiting tables sucked when you get paid $2.13 an hour plus tips. Hi, SimSilica. Welcome. Okay. Mass Effect 3. Also, I may have gone to the BioWare store. I may have bought something from the BioWare store that I'm extremely excited about. And it may be on the way. Although, it was not the first thing that I thought I was going to buy. No, this thing was also limited edition and more expensive, and I couldn't justify buying both of them at the same time. So I bought this one because the other one I'd be okay if I missed out on, even though I really want it. Did you know they made the, like, you know, like the goggly thing that I like on my character, on Shepard? They made that in real life. You can buy that. I want it. But I passed on that in favor of something else that I will definitely show you when it arrives. Don't go unprepared. Remember that F5 is your quick save option. Where possible, save before falling through a fish tank at a sushi restaurant. If the baddies interrupt your date, tell them to F off with a melee attack. Also, remember that Kaidan is watching you at the party. Make good choices and use only the best mumble protection before side questing. Thank you. Okay, let us finally. I'm sorry. I know, very long loading screen today. Actually, I enjoy chatting with you. And the thing is, though, we've been playing this game since the beginning of stream, 1000% since the beginning of stream. Which reminds me, I was totally dumbfounded yesterday. I was so confused. I didn't know what day it was because the time came for Delevely to stream and there was no Delevely stream and I didn't know what was going on because I didn't know that there wasn't going to be one and I was very confused. Party. But I want date with Kaidan. Was it canceled? I don't know. Was there a chance that it was going to be? Like, I didn't know there was even a chance that it was going to be. All I know is that I showed up and there was nothing. I kept checking to see if it happened and then I never saw it happen. And oh, LA power outages. I wasn't really aware of them. I have to go to the mall. Okay. Am I dressed for a date? I should check what I have available in the closet. Because if I'm going on a date with Kaidan, is this really the right outfit? I have to. Oh, come on, get over there. The Southern California area had some pretty serious storms. I know they had snow in the LA area, so I'm not surprised. But okay, yeah, no, I was just like, what's going on? I'm very confused. So I went on with my day. It didn't like affect me severely, but I was confused. I kept checking social media. I was like, is there a post about this? But I never found anything. So, okay. This is the outfit that we've been wearing. I'm not actually super fond of the pants, but I don't have any choice of the pants. I don't know. I don't like the whole tapered pant trend where, like, give me some freaking bootcut pants. That's what I want. No, this is a no. This is I don't mind so much the hoodie, but not for a date. But generally, I don't mind the hoodie. Again, what is with those pants? This is actually not bad, but isn't this like Cerberus? So I don't want Cerberus. Oh. You remember 80s action hero Shepard in Mass Effect 2? This is 80s action hero Shepard in Mass Effect 3, which if I could change the color of the puffy jacket, we would totally still be wearing. but that brown is just too light. If I could make that a darker brown, we would still be 80s action hero Shepard. Alliance military. I could go formal and show up in uniform. That seems like going overboard, like I'm trying too hard, right? Like, he's not going to be in uniform. Don't wear the dress blues, yeah. And this is okay. But again, this feels like I know this is casual wear, but this feels like I'm ready for a fight. With the camos and whatnot. So given the options, I still think leather jacket with t-shirt and leather jacket. It seems the most like, it's got a little bit of style, but it's not too much. It's also a bit casual. I'm an everyday person and I'm out around town, or I'm heading to the bar, or the jacket is nice enough that I'm going on a date with a person I've known for a long time. So yeah, I think we don't change. I think that's it. But I had to check because I wasn't sure if maybe we had picked up another casual outfit while running around and doing all the shore leave stuff. I don't know. Could have been a DLC outfit that I wasn't aware of. I'm excited. Oh gosh, I don't know where I'm supposed to go though. Because it's not in the... It's not in here. I don't have access to like my messages or anything, right? Not from this interface. Ooh, I can check the map. Kaidan's not on the map. Javik is. Trainer is. Garrus is. Okay, I'm gonna go check my mail because I can't access my mail, my like read mail messages.
You have received a new message.
Yes, I'm heading to read my messages. Kaidan is gonna be there somewhere waiting for me, and it's been a week since I read that, so I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I do remember that we were gonna start the stream with the date. Shore leave activities from Edie. Shepard, as part of my education, I think it would be appropriate if you and I participated in rituals found in all human cultures. Reply, and we can meet at the new apartment. All right, Victus, Sony, Trainer, Cortez, Hackett. Are the new ones toward the bottom? We had a message from Kaidan. I know we did. Max Arsenal, your assistants, Javik. Drinks from Garrus. Lunch, Trainer. Got something to show you, Vega. Let's go out and be normal people. You need a night where you get to just hang out and try to be normal for a few hours. Let's get something to eat. After that, we could go down to the strip or whatever you want. Let me know. Oh, I need to respond. Stop. This one. Invite Kaidan. Thank you. The other one was going to be the party, wasn't it?
Hey, Shepard, I'm starving. What do you got?
We're heading out, Kaidan.
We'll just end up back here anyway. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. Let me impress you.
Oh, no. Really?
Come on.
You want me to sit there and watch you cook?
You're not watching me cook. You're helping me drink beer. Now sit your ass
You're
down.
helping me drink beer.
What are we having? Canadian delicacy of some sort?
Sure. Exactly. We have, beef, we have bacon, we have beer. The foods of my people. Wish me luck. You like to cook, Shepard?
I've never thought about whether Shepard likes to cook. The food of his people, that doesn't look like Labatt Blue. I'm gonna say not really. Oh, but wait. So not really is a renegade option? Really? Oh god, which one? I don't want to ruin the relationship. Ah! Yes, I like meat.
I'm pretty sure I'd be good at it if I tried.
Pretty sure I'd be good at it if I tried.
Where'd you learn to cook?
Classes at Jump Zero, believe it or not. Young biotics who can't cook for themselves risk starving.
Did you pass? You're burning the garlic.
Oh, don't nitpick.
Guess I'm distracted.
Bye.
I wonder.
You have no idea how many times I'm hitting print screen right now?
So?
We have hot sauce, right?
This was great.
What? Is it over?
Well, what do you suggest?
Don't move. This is perfect. Or let's get into trouble. I have no idea. I mean, because, okay, so like honestly, the way they're close and they're looking at each other directly in the eyes, and it's all the romance and don't move, this is perfect. But the possibilities with let's get into trouble? If it ruins things, I will be reloading.
I think we need to find a way to burn off these calories.
Yes. The classic BioWare fade to black. Although much more clothed than in other games. Is that it? That was the whole freaking date? More. Needs more. I can't invite Caden again. Would it have been... Aw. Someday I'm going to have to play again just to find out if going the romance option gives you more. Even that caused them issues back in the... Yeah. Like, when you do Male Inquisitor with Dorian, you get some actual, like, bare chest shots, at least. That was... I'm happy. that we got to have a lovely evening with Kaden. I'm sad that it was so quick and brief. You needed a cold shower after regarding Dorian. Oh, I was hoping the date would be longer. I hope we get to have another date with Kaden. Male Warden and Zevran in Origins. I've only played Origins once. If they would do, I wish they would do a Dragon Age Legendary Edition so that, like, and bring up the graphical quality of the earlier ones. I mean, I'm fine with Dragon Age 2 as far as, like, the graphics are concerned, but Origins really needs a facelift. All right, if I go to Lower Silver Sun Strip, which I think we're on, Javik is here somewhere. Might as well deal with him while I'm still in a good mood. Right? Because Origins was fine. Oh, that's the first mention of a Pyjack that I've really noticed in the entire
Unless they lived in Burnham Wood.
first three woods.
I added Pajak in. He will view events with an innocence uncorrupted by ambition.
I can't believe no one's thought of that before.
I suppose a Pyjack might have been mentioned in some other descriptive element, but like that's the first time I've really noticed a Pyjack mentioned. There were Pyjacks on Tuchanka. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember those. Oh, I know what the Pyjacks are. I just forgot they were on Tuchanka. I know what they are because
Enjoying your shore leave?
I
yet?
met them in Andromeda.
I have been asked to take part in a feat. I am told it is a great honor and will boost morale for the war.
Who says it will?
Commander Shepard, I didn't realize you were coming too. Perfect timing. You can play yourself.
You can play
Attention,
yourself?
The Prothean is on set.
You were gonna have somebody
Stunt double, he's been
playing
demoted.
me?
We have the real Shepard now. All right, places.
Oh
everyone.
no.
Quickly.
Oh
Do
no,
the
that
backdrop.
stunt double
Roll
actor person is gonna be so mad at us. This is not gonna go well.
And action. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. The urgent hour of doom, which we all urgently face, draws near. Urgently so.
Urgently so?
But there is hope. The Council understands you recently found a Prothean in a refrigerator and defrosted him.
So are you guys just making this up or what?
Of course not. A writer wrote it, so it must be true.
What?
Ah, you die now! Not yet. That line comes later. The Vorcha Counselor will kindly refrain from further interruptions.
I believe I have been misinformed about the purpose of this vid.
Now then, O wise Prothean Elder, what wisdom of the ages can you share with us?
Salarian kidney is best served at room temperature.
Oh god!
Even better,
This is actually an appropriate response in this situation.
The fear adds spice.
Prothean don't like you.
Did someone say Prothean? This one is familiar with enkindling. This one has enkindled multiple females across the galaxy.
Blasto, about time you showed up.
Oh my god!
The galaxy is under attack by Reapers. If only someone had warned us about them years ago.
This one tried. This one was ignored. This one's efforts fell on obstructed auditory.
Actually that was me. Sovereign, Saren, you might have heard of them?
Yes, and Blasto here destroyed half the Citadel, putting them down. But even he's just one Hanar.
And now we've asked Commander Shepard and his Prothean partner here to assist.
This one did not read that far into the script.
Oh my god.
This one does not share top billing.
Oh,
What?
oh my god.
But it's Blasto 7. Blasto goes to war. Think of the children.
In my cycle, your kind were nothing more than appetizers. Would you prefer to be boiled or fried?
No, you do not.
This one has found his motivation. Very well. Commander Shepard and Prothean partner of undetermined ethnic origin. Welcome to the Spectre Club.
I've been in the club for 3 years now.
Correct. But you are not an
Ultra Spectre in the...
4000
Oh my god.
Deluxe. This one is a 7000. This one has less recoil and faster load time.
Where is the airlock so I may throw you out of it?
We don't have a prop for that. Cue the sound effects. Change the back.
BioWare, let me play a freaking Hanar. Sluggard?
And he's looking for some payback.
Cue the stunt double.
Oh god. That sounded horrible.
Your line. You'll die now. Oh no! The Vorcha Counselor is indoctrinated.
This one is the hero of the Citadel. This one has an incendiary projectile with the Counselor's name on it. Vorcha scum. Prepare.
I'm gonna let it go.
This one wishes he was still frozen in a refrigerator. May we go now, Commander?
I have one line, damn it, and I'm gonna use it.
Vorcha, prepare for Blasto 8. Blasto cures the genophage.
It's Blasto! I got to meet Blasto! Okay. This is why you wanted me to get Javik, so I could meet Blasto. Oh. I actually got chills when Blasto showed up. Because, wow. Wow. We met our hero and it was disappointing, but they showed a Hanar moving around on screen with guns in its hands, or tentacles, which tells me they can let me play a freaking Hanar. I thought there was another. Oh yeah, Garrus. I was like, where did the third? Yeah, sure, we can do Garrus next. We're right here.
Come on in. Might be here.
Fuck it, let's see what we can do. Yeah. They let me actually see Blasto instead of just talking about it and having still freaking posters. Just amazing. Yes.
At least the Drell Adepts read things so you can hit them with a warp field. The humans just keep throwing out singularities. But you know, if you say anything, you're the bad guy.
I think the Drell stole my grenade.
Goddess, you can't be serious.
I had a stockpile of grenades waiting for me, and then I went for a run, and there he was, sitting there, smiling.
That's just wrong.
Oh, Garrus is at the bar upstairs. Okay. I was like, where's Garrus? I wish I could do the date again. I could. It's save number 166. I think. Who is that?
Shepard. So what do Turians usually do with their time off?
Mostly we make plans for what to do when we're back at work. I have some ideas on the Normandy's forward cannon.
You know what you need, Garrus?
That Mark IV silencer scope I saw at the gun shop?
I was thinking a date. Excuse me. I saw you checking out my friend here. I thought you two should meet.
Um,
Right. So, hello. And
but Garrison Tolly. Ah.
Remember, you're Archangel.
so
We go renegade for
there
our
were,
friend.
There were these mercs raising hell on Omega. I had to take them down. Now I've got these scars.
I see. Maybe there's an ointment for that?
This is not gonna go well, is it?
Try small talk.
Come here often. I imagine anyone who does is probably an alcoholic.
Oh my god.
Actually, I do. I work at the Turian Embassy. Come here to unwind. Yeah. Well, listen. I've got this
We did
thing
not do a good
I've
Sarah
gotta
now.
do, and I should probably just go do it.
Did I just steal a beer?
Sorry. Let's start over again. What I've been trying to say is my name's Garrison. I'd love to have a drink with you.
That was really freaking awkward. And we were a horrible Cyrano de Bergerac. Let's see. Can I? Nope. Got to go down these stairs first. That's Garrus though. Skilled Space Percy. I am not going to get stuck playing the claw machine the entire time. I am not going to get stuck playing the claw machine the entire time. I am not going to get stuck playing the claw machine the entire time. I am not going to get stuck playing the claw machine the entire time. I am not going to get stuck playing the claw machine the entire time. That doesn't mean I'm not going to play the claw machine, you know. Although I forgot how. Oh. One of these buttons does something. I forgot the controls.
Congratulations, you're a winner. What will you win?
All right, come on. We got this. We know how this works. Now that I remember what the controls are. Oh, dang it. I was not meaning to push it at that moment.
Congratulations, you're a winner. What will you win?
Grab the pink one. See, much better than the two green ones I got in a row. And we're still on just credits. Like we've cleaned out this machine and it's just giving us credits at this point. Except if I could get the amber color. Ah, damn. I haven't verified whether we've gotten all of the amber yet. Aw, it went away. How did we end up back here? I entered the casino, or I entered the arcade and walked over, and the machine was there, and it required playing. Aw, man, come on. Be nice to me, game. It's not gonna be. Oh, so close. But I only had 4 seconds left, so I had to do something. Think, come on. Nope. I just want to get it one more time to see if I've got all the things out of the orange or not. Like, that's all I want. I seem to suck right now at hitting the orange one. Oh, come on. If I go to the... then it does... Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate and the posture check. Just need to get the amber one. And it's not going to come over here this time. Are you suggesting the game is rigged, Zaid? No. I'm just bad at... I know the timing of it, I'm just bad at executing it, that's all. Because the amber one flashes faster than any of the other colors. So it's different timing, but it also flips around so much that it's hard to get the timing into your brain. I can at least get some extra credits out of this. All right. It doesn't seem to like to ever go where I am. I decided not to go back to the same one that I had been. And so, of course, that's where it went. I hit the wrong button. We're not going to spend forever here. I will eventually give up and leave and go somewhere else. This should be date night with Caden. I don't know if Caden would like it. A winner is you! Oh gosh, I have never looked. I'm sure there is a video game out there that is just the claw game. There has to be. Okay. 5 more. Maximum. Concentrating so much on making sure I get a good color. Oh, it's bad. 4 more. I think I may have to actually go somewhere, because it avoids wherever I hover. I might have to go somewhere and then chase it to get it. Come on, come back. And now it's not gonna. Darn it. I know it's possible. I've gotten it twice before. 2 more. Ah, one more.
Congratulations! You're a winner. What will you win?
Oh, so close. But that was the last try.
Congratulations! You're a winner.
Because literally I could sit there and do it forever. So I'm not gonna subject that to you. I'm going to do this.
That's recruit reading. Which gun to use for best armor penetration? As if anyone carries
This
two
is the
guns.
wrong.
It's elementary. If you're staring down a hallway with Cerberus and Sherman, you deploy an energy drain on their shields.
I just realized. I don't know why, but my camera's in the wrong spot. One moment while I fix this. Okay. I don't know why that happened. Okay, better now. Let's wait here for trainer.
Wait, what?
How is this one gonna go? Trainer's playing this game. She's gonna end up being really good at it, isn't she? I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Brilliant ending. Excellent use of the Belarusian gambit.
Is this space chess?
It's called Kapesh Yakshi, Blade of the Night Winds. The Asari have played it since we were supposed to meet for lunch. I'm so sorry.
That's not very long.
Tournaments on a lark. I thought I'd be eliminated in the first few rounds.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be free to join your friend in 20 moves or fewer.
Sousa.
Trainer, would you like to just give me your frigates now? I always take them sooner or later.
Polgara to Sousa.
Flirt with her.
She's knocked me out of 4 tournaments.
Flirt with her. Flirt with her. Flirt with D'Souza. That'll throw her off.
Specialist?
Commander?
Kick her ass.
Roger that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it.
Oh, damn it. Ah!
So much for your
It's supposed to shock you?
neural feedback. It disincentivizes sacrificing pieces casually.
So don't do it casually. Do it strategically.
A few more centuries, trainer, and you might be a challenge. You must not have that much time to practice now, living on that warship. My people have more respect for the great thinkers. I'm able to live quite comfortably teaching Asari maidens tactics and strategy through this game.
I'd expect the great thinkers to be helping with the Asari war effort. I mean, Earth was taken by surprise, but Thessia? You had all the warning in the world. The Reapers just rolled in.
Ooh. Ooh.
Excuse me, I'm trying to play.
Oh, I know.
You're trash talking. That's another strategy that doesn't work on the Reapers. It didn't work on the Rachni either. Or the Krogan. Have the Asari ever won a war?
Oh. Ooh.
The Asari have a culture that was exploring space while you were using stone-tipped spears.
I think you're supposed to hit the button there when your turn is done.
I'm sorry, T'Souza. This might sting a bit.
A grade 4 burn. Ooh. She was all about that feedback.
Thanks, Commander. And I apologize again for missing lunch.
Oh, this was better than
For a
lunch.
good cause, Trainer. Carry on.
After all, I got some good meat earlier. Oh, that was nice. She did Puddle Glum. She did. None of. If you're romancing her as Trainer, my shower is for winners only. Oh my god. Wow. That was excellent.
Have a good evening now.
How do I? I guess I have to go. Where is down?
Thanks so much for doing this now. I know you're all
I thought there was a down. Well, here it is. I knew I would find it eventually. I think we have other people to invite over to our place.
Like you mean the human with the hot robot?
A hot robot? Really?
They're talking about Joker and Edie.
You're drooling over some car.
Well, at least his robot friend had taste in cars.
Is there a System of a Down? I was thinking the same thing, but I actually don't even, like, I know the name System of a Down, but it is not a culture that I have acquired. I don't know anything about it. Is it a movie?
You have received a new message.
I feel horrible that, like, I literally have no idea what System of a Down is. But I'm familiar with the phrase. It's a metal band. Okay. See, I have no clue. Are there song? I don't know that I would know any of their songs. I might. No idea. No idea. I haven't spent a lot of time listening to metal. And when I did, it was mostly Megadeth. All work and no play from Steve Cortez. Shepard, now that we've got a little time on the Citadel, I wanted to share something with you. I'm taking the shuttle down to Silver Sun Strip. Meet me there. Okay. Combat sim from Jack. Shep, I hear this Silver Sun Strip place has a combat simulator. I felt like kicking the crap out of something. Get your ass down here if you're game. Night off from Liar Chisoni. I thought it might be nice to spend some time away from the Normandy. I don't have anything in particular in mind. Perhaps we can meet at your apartment and decide from there. And Tali, next time we're on the Citadel, I'd love to come by. No rush, but it's nice to have a place there that you can call home. Okay, so there are people that want to meet us here. I don't have to do these in any specific order though, right? I can go and do the ones on the strip first and then come back here and take care of all of those. Which is what I'm going to try. My wrist is wanting my attention. Ah. I was like, what does my wrist want to tell me? I have all these, like, electronic devices before the party. Okay. I kind of figured that that was what I should do. I have all these things, like my phone and my watch and my iPad and stuff like that. And like, I have alerts set up and they all make sounds, but they might as well not make sounds because I never turn on the sounds.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
So where are we going?
Activating external cameras.
I didn't know this shuttle had virtual windows.
Does
There's more
now.
You don't know about this bird.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before Mass Effect fields, there was no such thing as inertial dampeners.
Yeah?
Here, feel this.
Whoa!
That, my friend, is unadulterated momentum. Want to really feel it?
I'm really curious about what this scene would be if they were having a romance right now. I'm gonna have to play that now at some point because I'm curious. Go for it.
Show me.
Because even when they're not in a romance, this feels like flirting.
You see? Doesn't take much to pull a few G's. Back in the day, pilots would wear G-suits. It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers. I'd wear a G-suit when flying my Trident. In a fighter, it's common to transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way. When you're on the ground, weapon in hand, you're invincible. But when we're approaching an LZ, you're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I wouldn't trust to anyone else.
I have to ask it. It's mandatory. I cannot not say it. Does a G-suit does a G-suit include a G-string?
I'm fortunate to have you, Steve.
Anytime, Shepard.
It was there and it had to be said. That was a nice little connecty thing, but oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to see what that is when it is a flirty thing. I assume Jack is gonna be in Armax. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a new player. Oh, that's upstairs. I don't need to go upstairs. I like Cortez. I'm sad that his role is so minimal in the game. A G-suit probably has some sort of way of managing that area. Yep. Probably. Is this gonna be a shooty one?
Hey, glad you can make it. I've got us set up.
Again with the where is your clothes person? I mean, Jack can dress however Jack wants, but I don't know that Jack actually wants to wear so little clothing. I can't tell if it's Jack's decision or the developers. Ooh, look at this map. I hope those are not weeping angels. You know? No. Oh, good. I thought we were fighting Jack. Like, I was ready to be fighting Jack. I'm glad we're not fighting Jack. I thought we were fighting Jack. Die, shield guy. Jeepers. And I went down because I wasn't paying attention. The Hunger Games. Oh, is it a demo of co-op? That would make sense as to why. But yeah, I totally thought we were fighting against Jack. I'm happy that we are not. Uh-oh. Where are you? Oh, hi.
I'm gonna beat you until candy comes out.
Pinata all the way.
Damn, it's nice to relax. Just come loose, not worrying about the kids.
I do love the simplicity and the adrenaline rush.
Yeah, it's not quite the same in this thing with the safeties on. But it ain't bad. You know, if there is a god, that's what she sounds like.
Things exploding.
The big, deep boom. So that you know everything's gonna be okay. Thanks for coming, Shepard.
I thought she was supposed to sound like Alanis Morissette. Okay. That was actually not a bad little piece with Jack. Okay, it's back to the apartment, I think. We had the date. It was so short. I wanted more of it. Oh, wait. Apparently, I entered the battle zone. Solo. I don't know what I'm fighting. I thought I was going back upstairs. Silly me. I guess we're going to be shooting some things again. I'm okay with that. Unexpected fighting.
Starting round one.
I didn't mean to switch weapons, but that's fine. Whatever. Where are they? Over here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Get over here. Don't you want these bullets? I thought you needed bullets. So I was trying to give them to you. All right, where's the baddie? I think it fell off the side. Is that what happened before? Did it fall off the side and then I couldn't kill it because it wasn't there anymore? I think it happened again. Oh. Oh. Got the bonus.
2, 1. Final round.
Go! Shit. Where's the baddies?
The match is over.
Ah, good. I did pretty good.
This match brought to you by
Especially for not having planned to go in.
action or just peace of mind.
Okay. Oh, good. That time it popped me out. It's not giving me the noise. I don't know what that sound effect was. It was so good, though. I want it. No meta gel, reduce player shields. Convert to credits. 3,000 credits is not bad. We'll take it. I do extra damage. Last time when I crossed this threshold, it was playing these wonderful sound effects, and I don't know where they went. And I want them back. Okay. Let's go to the apartment. There are more friends to do fun short leave things with. There's no new furniture, right? Yeah, okay.
You have received a new message.
Let's check our mail. Wish we could send a message asking Caden to just come over and live here forever. Jacob Taylor. So the Normandy's in dry dock. Seems like the perfect chance to hang out and find some trouble. Meet me outside the arcade on the main level if you're game. From Kolyat Krios. Commander. I was somewhat surprised to receive a comm call from the council. They would like to hold what humans call a memorial service. Where it is held does not matter so much as who attends. I would like you to be there, as well as those people on the Normandy who knew my father. I understand at human services people speak well of the dead. It seems appropriate for you to conduct this part as the commander of the Normandy. To be honest, I am somewhat nervous. I might recall an inappropriate memory in front of everyone. Thank you. This would mean a great deal to me. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to do that. So Jacob wants to meet us in front of the arcade. Which we will do in just a couple of minutes because I need a quick bio break. So just give me a minute or two and I'll be right back, and then we'll continue having some shore leave fun. So see you shortly. Pardon me. Hi, Raiders. Hi, welcome in, Leon Doodles. How was your stream? What were you doing today? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. If anybody here isn't following Leon Doodles, you definitely should do so. We should get a shout out. Yes, a shout out. And apparently I wasn't. I thought I was. I mean, you've come in here enough. Well, that is remedied now, thanks to the lovely shout out feature that lets it have a thing there. Working on convention prep. Where are you headed? We can plug it and let people know that you're going to be there. If anybody is going out into the outside world and going to things like conventions. Wow, this is loud in my ears. So welcome in. Today we are continuing Shore Leave with part 3 of the Citadel DLC for Mass Effect 3, playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It's the first time that I've ever played this. And we did, the first one that we did today was our date with Kaden, which was criminally too short. It needed to be so much bigger. Actually, all of these. I wish all of these were like 3 times as long as they are. Gonna be at C2E2 from March 31st to April 2nd. Awesome. And yeah, if you have a link or anything to share of that type, you should have the permissions to do such. And because the bots, the good bots in my stream have gotten a little out of control, I am off stream working to consolidate those down. There are just too many of them. Like, I don't need both Stream Elements and Moobot monitoring for links. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna dive back into the to the Mass Effect game. We are on our way to go and see Jacob and hang out with Jacob, who apparently did find his way back to the Citadel. I wonder how his lady friend... Did they have a child? I don't remember. I know there was the lady friend. I don't remember all the details. He wanted to meet outside the arcade lower level, right? Which I had presumed was right here. I'm right.
Oh, he came around once I explained Hijack's importance to the production.
They're doing the Scottish play, but with a Hijack.
Once the Hijack stopped scaling the set pieces and making nests out of the props.
Oh my.
Not to worry, productions always appear disastrous until just before the curtain rises.
That's not actually true.
It's going to be an amazing show.
Although generally, at least one of the dress rehearsals will be a complete disaster, which identifies problems and lets you fix them. So it's not always a bad thing, but.
Hey, Shepard, over here. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. What's up?
Haven't seen him in a while.
You?
Exactly. Same thing.
Hey, Jacob, I'm out of credits.
There.
Who are they?
The parents are MIA. Volunteered to take them on for the weekend, get their
Aw.
minds off things. What about us, Shepard? There's got to be a game of skill in there with our names on it.
Jacob's playing Big Brother. We go renegade for our friends. A true test of character incoming.
Bring it on, Taylor. Let's see what you've got.
A lot of our renegade points have come from the like companion missions. Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Game of skill.
Now, Shepard, I'll try not to embarrass you.
He's totally gonna embarrass
Really?
me.
Trash talk? At Shattered Ezo?
Hell yeah, my pride is on the line. Also, these kids look up to me, so I have to take you down.
You're gonna take me down? I don't think so.
Well, step up, Shepard. Although it might be tough not having your squad to carry you.
You're on.
No pressure, Shepard. These people already idolize you. So when you choke, it won't matter.
You're crowding me.
Am I? My bad. Stand back, everyone. Shepard needs extra room to make the magic happen.
Ready? Let's do this.
Glad none of your friends are here to see your humiliation.
I don't remember how to play this.
Yes!
I don't remember the rules.
That all you got?
Check it out, Shepard. Feel that? That's the feeling of doom.
Never mind.
Well, I lost my head.
Boom! Killed it!
Serious.
Yeah, Jacob wins.
Not my day.
I literally did not know what the controls were.
Ah, you probably let me win.
I completely forgot them. So it worked out fine. Hollywood teens. Those poor 27-year-old looking kids. So the game chose for me that I was going to let Jacob win. Because I was totally going to try and kick his butt. He was doing too much trash talking beforehand. But it's fine. More Elcor Shakespeare? Oh. They're restarting their conversation about the Krogan Scottish play that has the Pyjack in it.
It didn't help that we had some brutal side objectives, but even then, we had to disable these Reaper indoctrination devices, and this crazy ex-Cerberus Vanguard guy insists on doing it. He's running all over the place getting killed, and I'm yelling at him, let me do it, I can cloak.
Infiltrate are good for devices, or engineer control or decoy, or me, because me don't die.
Or me, because me no die. Through not knowing how the thing works, you become the better man. Indeed, this is so. No, I don't want to go up. I want to go back to the apartamenta. The apartment that is so much nicer than my actual apartment. I bet they have a decent internet signal. Extranet? Outernet. Who's it going to be this time? It's Miranda, isn't it? No, Miranda wanted to come to the apartment. We just haven't invited her yet. Who have we not heard from? Official input required. From CSEC Central HQ regarding report number 2843-AD3/F4. Commander Shepard. Your presence has been requested concerning an incident involving a Krogan identified as Grunt. Please report to the CSEC officer on patrol on the Silver Sun Strip for additional details. Officer Johnson, CSEC Communications. It's Grunt! Chantel provides the Citadel extranet connection. No! I am going. Go see what your Krogan son has been up to. Oh dear, he is sort of my Krogan son, isn't he? I run like crap. Like, I run better than Shepard does. I have no idea.
Same ex-Cerberus Vanguard picks up a backpack. Gets halfway back to the pickup zone, loses his shields. So what does he do? He charges.
No charge. Charge, big backpack drop.
Yes, everyone knows that. So if you're gonna charge or cloak or something, don't pick up the backpack. And you should have seen him when we were supposed to bunker down and upload some intel.
Vanguard charge away. Upload go slow. Bang what you need.
Ah,
Officer,
I found him.
Someone requested my presence concerning an incident with the Krogan.
Right this way, Commander.
What kind of incident could this be? Shepard can do almost everything except dancing and running. Or jumping. Shepard can't jump.
So, Grunt. Anything you want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call.
Why?
Straighten this out.
Commander Shepard, I apologize for the intrusion. This Krogan insisted we contact you.
Yeah, and?
It's okay. I'll vouch for him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Yes, sir.
What did you do, Grunt?
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
That doesn't seem like a problem.
But you were in that hospital recovering from the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, you know, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is
You do know you're in a sci-fi, right?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
People in sci-fi properties do not stick around the hospital until they've healed. They leave well before they've healed. They're precious about some broken glass. Were they walking on it? Walking on broken glass?
I understand you getting out of there. Can't stand hospitals either.
Yeah, full of sick people.
Right. Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope.
Oh, this sounds fine.
It didn't work out.
Oh, this is that GIF. I see that GIF all the time.
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
That seems perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. When CSEC got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire.
All this just seems like teenage Krogan
Why was
antics.
it on fire?
I threw my bottle of Ringcall at it. Pretty strong stuff. Went up like a bonfire. The CSEC guys jumped out.
Our baby is
And
a
I figured
teenager.
They didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. It didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
Because I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
Right. Sorry.
Oh.
So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
Let me handle this. Officer, this Krogan is part of a secret Spectre task force. Operation Fire Cobra.
Claw.
Operation Fire Cobra Claw.
Yeah.
That's right. I can take it from here. Send me the bill for any damages.
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you up here again.
You won't. Thank you, officer.
My boy has grown up
So-
so much.
How were those noodles?
A little spicy.
Spicy noodles are good.
I love you, Grunt.
Oh, that was so cute. That was so good. They did such a good job with this DLC. Our boy is growing up so fast. Yeah, just, oh wow, just amazing. Now, it would be even better if they had let me freaking romance Rex. Come on, BioWare. Why can I not romance any Krogans? Leaving the thing with everything on fire, Grunt learned from the best. Yeah. Not even Shep could survive that. It would just be like Jadzia and Worf. Just when you're about to get physical, make an appointment with the doctor in advance. I know, poor Worf. Now, I don't think that Ezri could have survived an encounter. Like Jadzia, yeah. Ezri, no way. I did like Ezri. I wish that we had gotten more of Ezri. Like, I was really, really upset when Jadzia was no longer part of the main cast. But I also really love Ezri. I know a lot of people didn't, but from comm specialist Samantha Trainer. Thanks for sticking around to watch me go head-to-head with D'Souza. Sorry again for messing up our lunch plans. Love to get a rain check. Let me know whenever you're free and I'll come by. Okay, let us save. When I did RP for the Clear Skies RP, the character I made, Ezri had been their counselor, and then they still would like send updates to Esri, as she was off being a captain somewhere. Just like letting her know how things were going, because she was like a mentor. All right. Who should we invite first? Because we did invite. At the very first thing we did was inviting Caden and having the date. So we got Edie, Kolyat, Liara, Miranda, Tali, and Trainer. I think I'm going to go in order of least favorite to favorite. Which might make me, like, it'll get difficult, but it means we start with Miranda. I'm not sure how I'll decide between all of them, but we're going to start with Miranda. I'm not sure I even want her in my apartment. Although, better her than...
Miranda, good to see you.
What's his face that we
like the
found at the
place?
claw machine.
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it.
I can't have class.
I'll fix me something while you're back there, would you?
Actually, I would
Sure.
totally sell this
Got
place
just
and
the
get
thing.
somewhere more comfortable.
So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
Oh, this can be about our
It did.
evil
So, a clone?
shepherd.
Yeah, saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
She was so nice.
Not as Brooks,
and then
but as Hope Lillian. Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man. Never paid her much mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back. We needed the real Shepard, not some cheap knockoff. I mean, really. A clone?
So wait, she was like Jake Gyllenhaal's character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A background person who becomes a villain. It's a Spider-Man movie, and I don't remember his character's name, but
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, they shut down my favorite
Mysterio,
sushi
yeah.
place.
Well, I sort of fell through the
A shame.
fish tank.
Shepard, you didn't.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
Well,
It exploded. Hey, it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
It was the first step in taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone?
Oh!
All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
We don't run or jump. Do you know us at all?
I'd describe it as engaging rather than dangerous.
I'll drink to that.
Trust me, I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepard?
How do I know you're the real Miranda?
Do I? That's the trouble with clones. You can never be sure.
Come on. You rebuilt me from almost nothing. Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I carved my initials in the corner.
Well, clone or not.
Thankfully.
I'm the only shepherd left.
Good point. I guess I'm stuck with you.
I do have a crazy life, don't I?
She's weirdly sort of like our mom.
Friend. That you do.
Okay, so I know I've said multiple times that I don't like Miranda. Like, I don't care for her. But all of the, like, one-on-one intimate, like, when we did her quest and, like, that moment there, she's likable. So I don't know what it is about her that makes me just instant reject emotion. She has her moments when she isn't the corporate executive assistant. Thank you for reminding me what it is I don't like about her. Makes dating her extra awkward. Yes, she's weirdly like our mom. All right, who's next? If I'm going in least to most liked, Edie's okay. Kolyat, I don't really know, but he is cute like his dad. No, Lord Portico, no. Liara, Tali, Trainer. I can't decide who I like better. So I don't really know Trainer very much. Trainer's one of the minor characters. Kolyat, I don't really know. Again, a minor character. I think we're going to go with Kolyat next because I know him least of all. Not necessarily because I don't like him, just because I don't know him. Conflicting Signals, the Miranda Lawson story. Unauthorized biography. All right, this one is probably going to be sad. The sexy Squidward.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Krios. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father devoted to his son.
Ooh, redeemed himself? For what? You were my least favorite, so I thought I'd get you out as... No, Detective said no. Let's keep an eye out for the onion ninja. I don't know what Thane would have had to redeem himself for. Yeah, he was an assassin. That was his job. He did his job well. I can't remember anything that he would have needed redemption for. Not based on my judgment, but his. No, I'm going with he fought beside us.
There's an old human saying. Whoever saves one life saves the world entire. It's not about a planet, but the value of each of us. I don't know how many times Thane saved my life, or I saved his when we were beyond the Omega-4 relay. It all happened pretty fast. But I do know my whole world could have come to an end then, and it didn't. We cannot thank Thane. But for those of us who have more time in this life because of him, we can remember how he lived. We do that. He is not truly gone. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. We covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
He was one of us.
Yes. He did not have many friends. The Normandy was good for him. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
But what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kepral
Hi,
syndrome,
Iron Trout.
it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Okay. The Onion Ninja may continue to be here for a little bit. If BioWare were to ever let us actually play Alien Species as the main protagonist, I think that is probably the species that I would play. Is the one, I don't remember what they're called, but the one that Thane is. Nope, damn ninja, damn it. Let's see, okay. So it wasn't to the, wait. Okay, good. So we don't have the videos. That's probably a good thing. Let's just see what happens with ME4. I hope that they let you be something other than human. Like Dragon Age Inquisition, you got more options than had previously. It was a well done scene. And also Samara was there. Why have we not, why don't we get any fun little interacty things with Samara? I think next it has to be Trainer, not because I don't like her, but because, again, I know her less well. because she's a minor character instead of like one of the party. So let's do this one. Drell, thank you, Lord Portico.
You sure you want to leave that here?
I can't very well bring it back to the Normandy. I'd have nowhere to put it. This place is amazing.
Toothbrush sales
Prefab's
commission.
back on Horizon to Shane.
The hot tub.
And it has a hot tub.
That's always bubbling and at floor level.
Oh, this is lovely. And good for the sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
Your what?
It's a pill. I'm allergic to dust and cats. And public speaking.
Yeah.
I take a proton
Sounds
pump
right.
inhibitor for my stomach too. And an inhaler for asthma.
Okay, apart from the inhaler, she sounds quite a lot like me with most of those.
I didn't realize people still had conditions like that. No offense.
None taken. My body's just this inconvenient thing I use to carry my mind around. The colony where I grew up has limited resources. You only get gene therapy if you have a life-threatening condition.
It
There
sounds
was some
normal.
scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
No, no, there's no way that goes well.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Eyes are over here and up here. Hey, do you have a loofah?
A loofah. This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has a...
Found one.
He definitely has.
Somebody left an overnight bag with toiletries and massage
Okay.
oils and...
Shepard, you're dating Caden. You have no interest in that. But,
Do you know who Kay Sanders is? She has great taste in adjustable massage ones.
scented bath oil would be a bad idea for me. This I have difficulty with strong scents. It explains why she doesn't go out in the field. Yeah, that I had been informed that they had reduced the number of gratuitous female butt shots. Apparently that's not one of the ones they've reduced out. Adjustable massage ones, yes. Okay. What is... You put controls there and then you don't let me go to them. Game. I haven't even turned on the music, but I have a feeling I'd have to keep putting it on. I don't know. No new messages. So, now, why did I do this to myself? It's like rating your, like deciding which one of your kids is your favorite. Although I don't have kids, but I said I would go with my least favorites first and then work my way to my favorite. And so now I'm down to Edie, Liara, and Tali. And if I continue with the least favorite first, MySpace top 16 problems. You would never tell them that, yeah. We're going with Liara. Between these three. I mean, we did our favorite first, which was Caden, so. That wall looks lovely, but I just can't stop thinking about how dusty those will get. And that you can't use like a feather duster or like a, because it'll catch it. Oh gosh.
Shepard.
Sorry.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's
You
that?
can still play.
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
So you learned one song, which means you can learn more. You're identifying time as the issue.
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Olena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
So it's Picard and the song that he played with the commander who had the roll-up piano. That kind of situation. You have a friend with that brick style on the fireplace. They've never noticed dust, but they have a housekeeper. Yeah, so I just, over time, like it might not be noticeable immediately, but eventually I would notice. And it would bother me because it wouldn't be easy to clean. It's really pretty to look at, though.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
What have you learned from me?
I suppose how to get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I am a good teacher.
The best.
Probably Puddleglum.
I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
It's pretty, but it sounds like a hymn, which makes me think of church, which not the most enjoyable thing for me. Yeah, piano is not something you learn by doing nothing. Let a keeper in to clean up. I mean, it's nice. And I would definitely work with those tiles. Like, because, okay, in a modern home, those are not actual slabs of stone. Those are, like, you have the wooden framing, or at least in America. I don't know how homes are built in other parts of the world, but in America, you've got the wooden framing, you've got the sheetrock, and then on top of the sheetrock, this would just be like inch-thick tile or half-inch thick tile. No, probably actually quarter-inch tile. And it's just a facade installed. Also, I might be overly sensitive to dust, given that I seem to be allergic to it. And I used to have cockatiels, which are dust factories. It's a super space station. It would be real stone. It'd be lovely as real stone, but in, like, if this was done in a modern American home, that would be a facade. Which makes it lighter and less structurally sound as far as stone, or like, instead of using stone as a building material, you've got wooden framing.
This place is nice.
Shall I transfer over your reports so that you might work here?
Yes, thank you, Glyph. Glyph, can you copy that song to my personal files on the Normandy?
Certainly, Dr. Tassoni.
Shepard. Shepard.
Hi, Glyph. So now if I talk to Glyph, Glyph is just going to play Liara's song. Amazing. is really pretty. And then there were two. Edie and Tali. He's got his own little glyph hole in the piano. I just assumed he just phased through things, but yeah, he's got a nice little spot to be there. Between these, if I'm picking my least favorite, I mean, yeah, Tali's my gal pal.
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Oh, we're going gift shopping.
Shopping? I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety
Oh,
of
we're shopping for presents on the internet.
entertainment value. Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
Oh, treat yourself!
You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own funds sometime. But today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Okay, but wait. Everybody on the Normandy is getting paid to be there, right? Like, you're still a monetary economy. You're still a capitalism. So if everybody's getting paid and Edie's not, that is a problem that needs to be corrected immediately. Yeah, Edie and Joker is great. But Edie is a person. Under existing legal systems. Well, then it's time to find a lawyer who previously prosecuted Shepard, but has an attraction to them so that I can flirt with that lawyer the entire time while that lawyer decides whether Edie is a person or not. But first, I need somebody else in the Alliance military to come and say that Edie is required to transfer under their command so that they can disassemble her to try and recreate her. And then she needs to be told by this lawyer that that she does have an option. She can resign from the Alliance military. And then or no, sorry, the lawyer needs to tell me that there's always an option they can resign. But then later the lawyer needs to change their mind and decide that Edie's a toaster and doesn't have a right to resign. So, yeah. Class legally as a medical assistant for Jeff, yeah. XCO and Edie should unionize. Tough to negotiate when your friend, who is both your coworker and primary mode of yeah. No, Edie needs to get paid. Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a present. What would you recommend? I don't think Jeff wants a practical present, especially not from Edie. Honestly, I think Jeff wants a sexual present from Edie, but a semi-sentient antimatter ordnance. Yes, Lord Portico. If you weren't aware, I was referencing an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation that happens within the first 3 seasons. I think it's in the 2nd season. It's well, it might be right at the beginning of 3rd season. It must be early 3rd season, because I think it's after Riker gets his beard. But it's the one that determines Data's legal status. Yeah, I think it's got to be for early 3rd season, because I think it's just after Riker gets his beard. Adamantium Bones. Measure of a Man. Yeah, that's the title.
Start with something both of you can enjoy. What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium.
No, not Drumhead. It's Measure of a Man.
187 Blackout has a top speed of 650 kilometers per hour, making it the most powerful sports sky
She's
car
buying him a
in class.
car?
That sounds like it'll get Joker's blood
Wait,
pumping.
wait, no, but
5-year warranty.
but she's using Joker's money to buy the car.
I fail to see what is wrong.
When you buy someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt.
Yeah,
You want to rent.
yeah.
I see. Perhaps for a day or a weekend then.
Who's next?
You are.
Close your eyes. What's Edie getting me? A ring?
Are we getting married?
Does she like it?
No.
Because
There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these.
Caden,
They're made from metals from each council homeworld.
did
Each
you
metal
have
compounds
it
with the last, making the rings stronger.
tested?
He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Oh gosh, I'll take it, but one problem. What is the problem?
That's thoughtful, Edie. But we're not supposed to wear fancy jewelry
Ah,
with the
oh,
uniform.
who cares about that?
Some soldiers put rings on the chain of their identification tags.
I
Those
can
are
do that.
promise rings
One
usually.
condition, though. I'll give it back to you when we win.
No, that
no.
seems inappropriate. It doesn't solely represent my hope.
Plus, it's a
There are
gift.
many different planets. It should stay with you.
I'll take that to heart.
No, but
Thanks, Edie.
that ring
next?
is perfect to propose to Caden.
I was thinking of something for Liara.
Right? I am buying you an entire arm of the Citadel with Jeff's money. Sounds about right. Oh,
Commander, I
hi,
see
Glyph.
you have purchased the necessary parts.
I have, but you're not at the piano anymore.
When you are ready, you can send invitations from your private terminal.
I do I also, Mobius, I think that was Edie telling us, hey, here's a ring so you can propose to Caden. Yeah, Glyph, hey, listen! Oh, I can't do it right now. My voice is really tired today. I had a big coughing fit this morning, but jams the communication lines between Edie and the chief pranks officer. I mean, I got the message. All right. I think this is our last one. Because Samara apparently doesn't want to spend any time with us. I don't know why Samara was not a person that wanted to hang out with us. But, I mean, Jack came to hang out with us. Jacob came to hang out with us. Miranda came to hang out with us. Like, all these people. We even had Koliot come. All these people who are not our current companions. Grunt. No Samara. You may wish to leave the apartment and come back in just in case you get additional messages. I will do that because I'm wondering why we haven't had Samara.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind. You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony?
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
We're gonna watch TV with Tali?
You've never? How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
I guess it's a movie, but is there gonna be popcorn? How would she eat popcorn? How does she eat? What if she wants to have a snack with a movie? Is everything lavender for her? Emergency induction port, but does her faceplate, like, is everything lavender in her field of vision?
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations. I want you to see behind
Extranet sites with captioned animations? That sounds like fanfic.
She had an infection
Or
for
GIFs.
3
Memes.
weeks after
She's gonna send us memes.
Totally worth it.
That's when romancing Tally is sweet and adorable. Ken has cheeseburger. I assume you're referring to the site, not the meme itself. And bringing up Ken has cheeseburger just made me think of Rocket Boom. I miss Rocket Boom. Rocket Boom was good. Rocket Boom launched Know Your Meme. Are you familiar with knowyourmeme.com? That grew out of Rocket Boom.
I'd be less annoyed if I was flailing around with those crazy whips and messing up my sniper.
Make it with claws. Claws.
Yeah, but he was trying to do it to a banshee.
Oh, a cheeseburger sounds really good. Now I want a cheeseburger with a piece of cake.
I would have called for early extraction if I hadn't requisitioned a single-use armor-piercing mod.
Most of your 2000s era internet video time was spent with Homestar Runner. I was completely unfamiliar with Homestar Runner until it came up during D&D with my D&D group, and then they introduced me to Burninating the Countryside. I have the freaking board game. I kickstarted it, but I can't think of the name right now. Trogdor, thank you. I was like, I can't think of it.
It's brilliant.
So yeah, I was introduced to that by my D&D group, and no, my 2000s era internet was Geekbeat and Rocket Boom.
No hustlers at my table.
Like, those were kind of like the only real regular things that I watched was Geekbeat and Rocket Boom. Pre-warning, sort of spoiler, there's a moment in the party when you'll want to do a screenshot. You can't say much more, but okay. So I went back outside and I'm running around. I haven't gotten any notice of any new messages waiting.
I was here when Cerberus attacked, and I don't remember seeing you. I think I caught a glimpse of Commander Shepard fighting over by the elevator bay, though.
Well, yeah, Shepard was protecting the council, but I had my own problems to deal with. You see, I was down by the docking bay near CSEC headquarters.
What?
Haha! Commander Shepard is chasing the council.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
This is our chance.
Oh shit, Cerberus.
Ha ha ha! It's Joker. He can barely walk. How's he going to stop us?
Yes! Oh my god!
It's joking time.
It is here! It is!
Yes, you were. That's right. You just landed on the island of Dr. Me.
This is awesome.
And that's pretty much how it happened. Which is why you should comp my drinks.
No.
Oh, come on.
I barely believe what they're saying about Shepard. You?
The island of Dr. Jeff.
Okay, trying not to be offended there. Look, if Shepard were here... Shepard! Hi!
Oh, we're totally backing Joker up.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I'll vouch for my pilot. Jeff Moreau is a hero. Everyone in this room owes him their lives, myself included.
I'm so sorry, Commander. I had no idea. Drinks are on me, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander.
You can pay me back later.
That one was like completely random. There wasn't like an invitation, come meet me at the bar. I just was wandering by and it said, wait. Like, and it was amazing. Thank you, Portico. Attention, all hands. Due to an incident involving the chief pranks officer, an adjustable length massager, and an indoor spa, keepers will perform required emergency maintenance on the apartment in 10 minutes. The party will commence next week after we have overhauled the apartment power relay systems. Yeah, like, because it was, now I have to wander around everywhere and just see if there are any other spots. Also, I'm still sad that I have not received any indication that Samara wants to hang out with us at all. These have all been really good.
Look, I can biotically throw myself through a wall. Like they invented biotics. Sure, it's flashy, but I've taken down an Atlas mech that just warped.
I can do that, Portico.
That's really all you need. Plus some charging. Sure. But not through walls. You think anybody's told them that doing that leaves them sterile?
What? Yeah. So, gosh, I have never played a DLC this good. This is amazing. I wish these little moments with the characters were all longer. I would love that Iron Trout. Okay, but now I want to touch the waterfall. How long before they tell me it's a toilet? I love that. We got to meet Blasto today, which was amazing. And BioWare, you had better let me play a freaking Hanar someday. They are the best. I must play a Hanar. Let me play a Hanar. We just came from up here. Okay, I got turned around. Where is the exit that I want? Well. Oh, that was the one I was headed for. Or trying to find.
Legend of his rule echoes across Citadel space and beyond. How could you possibly not know?
I don't know, maybe because he's not ruling now.
That is a meaningless detail. Patriarch's story transcends time.
That sounds like the furtherance of a conversation that we've got in bits and pieces that I don't remember at all. Nothing in the world you can't kill with enough fire and electricity. Hannah the Hanar? We have not had internet troubles today, but just because Hannah came up, thank you, Hannah, for designing my dumpster fire of my ISP's logo.
Stay out of trouble.
I'm running around just looking for any more interact that just happened to be there waiting for us to like stumble upon them, because apparently that's a thing. Tech armor is fun. I don't set mine off very often, but also claw machine. Oh, I missed it. I hesitated for a second. You did let me near the claw machine again. I swear it will not be a half hour this time. Do we have to do another intervention? I came so close. I just need to see if there are any more prizes under the orange. But the orange is so hard to get. It likes to hide. Oh, don't you do that. Oh. Ah. I'm gonna lose all my credit. Are you reaching to hat trick? Portico, we're right at the end. What hat do you want? Or do you want me to wear one at the start of tomorrow's stream? Because I can put on a specific hat for you at the start of Monday's stream, if you would prefer that. Or, you know, next time you're here, I can... Because you only get the hat for a couple of minutes if I put it on now. We did so badly at Shattered Ezo because I completely forgot the controls. I will get you the hat of your choice tomorrow or next time you're here. Because I know Mondays, sometimes you're not able to make it. Yes, yes. The Scottish play with a pie jack. How many hats can I change into in 2 minutes? Well, I have a limited number of hats. If I lined them up on the desk, if I like laid them out on the desk, I could probably flip through all of them within 2 minutes. Oh, nope. Silver Coast is where we were before. But I honestly don't actually know how many hats I have. I was thinking of putting, because right now the hat trick is just a hat trick. And I'm afraid it would end up being too messy, but I was thinking of putting in specific redeems for each of the hats and having the icon be the hat. Because I think that would be possible. I'm not doing that freaking shell game again. No. I really just want to know if Samara, like, is there a way to get Samara to want to hang out with us? Like, is she randomly going to be around here somewhere? She's the only one, and she was there at Thane's memorial service. So, but she also said she was only there because, I forget exactly what she said, but it made it sound like maybe she's not available to find and bring. I don't know. Also, what happened to my wonderful sound effect? Why is there no... Last week there was that great sound effect. Where did it go? I want it back. Also, I'm going to find it. I am going to dig into this game's files until I find that sound effect, because I want it just for stream. Right. Okay. You all have said that I should go back to the apartment again and check the mail? Although there... Who was the hustler? Oh, sorry, that's the shell game guy. I was like, what is this conversation? Now I'm getting super distracted, and like it's time. I should be ending. I should be looking at who we're gonna raid. This is me being... New message! Who is it this time? Who is it this time? Hi, Glitch. These have all been really, really good. Pencil me in. From Miranda Lawson, Shepard. Here for a night out. Let's get dressed up and meet in the casino. I'll be the one in red. I suppose I need to wear my dress blues for that. Biota Goodwill Games from Steve Cortez. They're not done yet. There's more. Shepard, the Seattle Sorcerers are taking on the Usaru... Wow. I just need to calm down a second. I'm trying to talk too fast. The Seattle Sorcerers are taking on the Usaru Maestros in a Biota game. Should be epic. You recently acquired an apartment with a sweet vid screen. Coincidence? James, I don't think so. You provide the couch and we'll provide the refreshments. Just let us... Sorry, James and I don't think so. You provide the couch and we'll provide the refreshments. Just let us know. I am totally up for this as long as I am not present. Like, please, game, let me have this opportunity to set up a date between Steve and James, who absolutely are a couple. Samara, yes, how are you? I overheard yet another news report about you today, and I thought I'd write to see how you're doing. I am currently on the Citadel, so if there is any way that I can be of assistance to you, please do not hesitate to call. And from Jack, hey, had fun kicking some holographic ass with you. Good to see you haven't lost it without me around to keep you in line. I've got a bit more leave, so let me know if you're around and want to kill some time. So we're not done with shore leave yet, which means that next week, more shore leave. You know that gif of the dude looking from behind. Yes. Sam had a power outage. I was so confused. I was like, why isn't Delevely going live? What happened? There's no notices. There's nothing to let, like, what's going on? My world. And the thing is, a few hours earlier, I had written down on my, like, in my planner, I had written down when I was planning out yesterday that it was Sunday. And then on Steven's stream, Steven accidentally said that it was Sunday. And then Sam didn't go live. And Sam streams on Saturdays, but not at that time on Sundays. I was so confused. It was just, the whole world was trying to convince me that yesterday was Sunday. And it didn't help that I didn't work on Friday. So anyway, let me, yeah, just everything. So we do need to stop. I would love to never stop, but I do need to stop. So yesterday was Sunday. Zen. I know there are people who yesterday was Sunday. So, you know, whatever. Who streams when is a big part of how you know what day it is. So thank you everybody for stopping by for day 3 of shore leave. We'll continue with shore leave next week on Sunday. Tomorrow night at 7, I will be doing Disco Elysium for the very first time, thanks to somebody putting it on the spin wheel. I don't remember who did. Portico, remind me that in the future, I should keep track of who put what on the spin wheel. Somebody added Disco Elysium to the spin wheel. I think it might have been Abyssal Icarus, but I'm not certain. Yes, Monday at 7 p.m. I will be playing Disco Elysium for the first time. I know nothing about it. It'll be fun and interesting. Wednesday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, will be episode 100 of Archival Adventures. So that is my actual, like, I'm in the archives and showing you historical documents. Episode 100 this Wednesday. Saturday, I'll continue with Ultima 6, and then we'll be back here for day 4 of Citadel DLC Shore Leave next Sunday. Portico, you're just throwing everything in there. And Mystery Mischief Monday is apparently still about Star Trek Online. I need to update that before tomorrow. That's good to know. Let me see who is on. Because I don't know where we're going today. I never know on Sunday. Let's see. Ooh, that is a good game too. Lucky it's Monday then. I haven't popped in over there in a while. Currently on Countdown. Yeah, no, also I should do the thank yous. That'll let the countdown go for a little bit. Wow, I'm super distracty. I mean, there are a lot of thank yous to do, because thank you to everybody for showing up, hanging out, having fun with me. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Mobius, for the 18-month resubscription. Thank you, Leon Doodles, for the raid earlier. Absolutely wonderful having you join. And yeah, if you're not following Leon Doodles, you should. And of course, thank you to Mamad for all the help. I think I have not popped over here in a while, and crossing my fingers, hopefully we'll be able to. I think we're going to pop in on Pleasantly Twisted, who is going to be playing some Inculinati, which is this amazingly interesting little game. I don't really know how to describe it, but I watched Urban Bohemian play it, and it's interesting. I'm not sure I would be any good at it, but Pleasantly Twisted is a wonderful streamer. If you have not had the pleasure, I highly encourage you to stick around for the raid, pop on over there and say hello. It is currently, I believe, there are about 5 minutes left in the countdown, but we're gonna head on over. So I do have a raid call if you would care to join in when we get over there and just say hello. It is #RogueRaid. If you're a subscriber, I have my little hello daggers. If you're not a subscriber, we do the roguish thing and throw some pineapple pizza. So hopefully I see all of you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans, everybody.